stage the man who will be the guest host for this wonderful panel, comedian extraordinaire and timey-wimey thing, Rob Lloyd!
Good afternoon, how you all doing? Oh, come on, Wellington, you can do better than that. How you all doing? Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to welcome a very, very, very special person to the stage, and we need to make them feel welcome. So we need to do something which is called warm up the crowd. Because it's so effing freezing here, it's probably a good idea to warm ourselves up. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to work on our applause, clapping as loud as we can. But first we're going to imagine I've got a gauge from 0 to say 13. All right? Let's do it as doctors, okay? Let's get a level 2. Patrick Troughton, round of applause right now. Can I get a level 2 round of applause? Excellent stuff. Can I get a Tom Baker, level 4 round of applause? Can I get a level 8 Paul McGann round of applause? Can I get a level 10 David Tennant round of applause? 11? 12? Good. 12 was good, but I didn't see your eyebrows enough. I need to see more eyebrows. Really, get really fierce with your eyebrows, people. I want to clap really. That type of stuff. Oh, I'm so happy, but terrified as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Rob Lloyd. I've come from Australia. I was on the documentary Earth Conquest, representing Doctor Who fans. So I'm here to judge the panel and make sure you ask all your questions. When you come up, we've got a line starting over there already, which is excellent. And I will start a line over here as well. Just wait until I tell you to. I'll be in charge. I'll be in control. I'm very gentle, but very forceful. Forceful. I just go along everybody. So with your questions, if you've done these conventions before, just be aware of what's appropriate, what's not appropriate, and remember they're questions, not statements that go for 5 minutes and then maybe a question at the end. So have a think about it before you get up there, and Karen's going to be amazing and very, very helpful and answer any questions you have, but we need to make her feel welcome. It is time to now go to Miss Karen Gillan. So to get her welcome, let's start with a level 3 round of applause. John Pertwee. Build it up to 6, Colin Baker. Go to 9, Christopher Eccleston. And go absolutely 12 for Karen Gillan. Here we go. Come on.
Hi. This is my favorite way to enter a room ever. Thanks, guys.
Set a precedent now. Take a seat. People on this side, anyone on this side would like to come and form a line? Who's the person in charge of the microphone? Right there. Another redhead. Excellent stuff. Now, you've just learned some new terminology for redheads.
I did. So I've learned the word ranger.
Ranger?
I am a ranger.
Yes, you are indeed as you say, ranger.
And also, I am a bluey.
Yeah, yes, that's more of a Australian term. I don't know if you-
So what's the New Zealand term for ginger?
Ginger!
Ginger, of course.
That's the same in the UK.
Yeah, and there's also
ginger for ages.
and ginger ninja.
Oh yeah, I've heard that one before.
Yeah, heard that one. Excellent. Oh wow.
What was reflexes? And also, what was the one? Ginger Megs.
Ginger Megs, yes, that's an Australian cartoon character.
Right.
Created in like the 1920s and stuff like that.
Cool.
Yeah.
So many names.
Redheaded, he's a bit mischievous, little larrikin. Ready for questions?
Yes.
Can we get started? Let's go over this side first. First person up with her Minions Tardis shirt.
Hi, I'm a huge Doctor Who fan and you're my favourite comedian, but I actually have a selfie question. When you were in the show, you did a song called By Sia with Chandelier. I was just kind of wondering what kind of preparation you may have had to do for that.
Any what, sorry?
Preparation.
Oh, preparation to sing the song. So basically, there's an episode of Selfie, a TV show that I did, where everybody has to sing a karaoke song, and my character had to sing a song, the Chandelier song by Sia, and I basically went into a recording
You recorded your own song?
I did. I mean, for the TV show. I'm not very... Oh my god, is it okay?
I've just got nines fighting over there.
Oh, right. Oh, it's not one that.
Yeah, you can go bash a knight.
I'm gonna go and do that. That sounds great. Yeah, no, that was the only preparation. And then I sort of had to work on my lip syncing skills, which could be improved, having watched it.
Have you recorded anything before? Have you been in the recording studio?
No,
How was
not
that?
really. It was cool. It was really cool, yeah. Supposed to be a rock star for a day.
You go with the sunglasses, a bit hungover.
Cool, yeah, sunglasses, one of those baseball caps to be inconspicuous.
Oh yeah. Let's go over here. First question here.
Hi there.
Hi.
Do you think that the 13th Doctor should be a woman?
Yes. Absolutely.
Any ideas? Who do you think would be a good female doctor?
Women. I mean, the obvious one.
You're turning it on. I thought you were doing a poem. Woman. Whoa, man.
Doctor woman.
Whoa, man.
What?
Just doing a Mike Myers reference.
Didn't get that one, sorry. Women, I think Helen Mirren would be a really good choice because I think we need someone with a bit of gravitas and depth. But I absolutely think a woman could play the role. I feel like in Star Trek, people were probably really nervous about having a female captain, and then Catherine Janeway came along and blew it out of the park, so why not?
Well, I think who'd be a great female doctor is Helen McGrory.
Oh, brilliant, yeah.
Yeah.
Who was the vampire lady?
Vampires of Venice. And she's
She
in
would.
Harry
She
Potter.
Oh yeah, she's in Harry Potter, yeah. And she's just got a lot of gravitas as a person as well. Like she walks into the room and you sort of go, whoa. So, she'd be good.
You've been in the same room as Helen McGrory.
Yeah, I worked with her on 2 different projects. Yeah. You're welcome.
Next question over here.
I love you so much, just want to say that. And,
Thank you very much.
You too. My question is, do you have like a signature dance move? And if so, could you please do it for us?
Well, I mean, I have like a dad sort of dance, which just sort of goes like this. And also, I like a lunge, so it would sort of be like, and that's what I like to do.
That's all you need to do for a dance?
Well, yeah, like the lunge is really sort of like powerful.
Right.
In the middle of the dance floor. Really works. Well, this is it, right? Let me teach you how to do it. So I'll be like, so this is what I do with my friend. Right, no, you stand there. And then we'll walk towards each other. I'll be like, hey, I've got something to tell you. And then we both go into a lunge and talk to each other. So it'll be like,
This could end very messily.
right, so if you go that side and I'll go this side. Okay. Yes. Okay, right. Oh, hey, I've got something to tell you.
So, well, you're just saying
You really picked that up quickly.
all right, now I know what I'm doing every time I go out to a nightclub. I just don't take anybody with me. What am I talking about? What the hell are you doing? That's pretty cool. Next question, over here. Hello.
Hi. I was just wondering how you got to getting your roles in both Doctor Who and We'll Take Manhattan, because I absolutely love that.
Oh, thank you. What was the question? How I got the roles?
Yeah.
Well, for Doctor Who, I just got an audition through my agent because they were looking for the new companion, and she had to beg them for an audition for me because they didn't want to see me. And then basically I just went in and read for the casting director, got a read call, and then had to go in and read with Matt Smith and the rest of the team, the Doctor Who team and all the producers. And that was a really fun day actually. I just read the lines and then they all hugged me afterwards. And I was like, oh thank God that's over, because I was so nervous. And then I found out later that day that I'd gotten it, so that was the best day ever.
In one day, you found out in one day.
In one day! Like, and I'd been building up to this audition for so long, and I was so nervous. And I honestly said to myself when I was walking down the corridor in the BBC, I was like, I'm walking to my doom. Like, this is it. This is the worst I've ever felt. Because I was so nervous. And then it was actually fine. And then I went and had a glass of wine, because I was like, it's done. And then I was a bit tipsy and I got the phone
I love you.
Well, that's exactly how it went. I can't believe that.
I wasn't watching it all from the window.
And in terms
Again?
of, oh, sorry.
Right here?
Hi, I'm kind of new to Doctor Who, but I've just started watching your seasons and you're a really cool companion. And I was just wondering, like, are you as sarcastic as you are in Doctor Who? Like, I don't think you are, but I'm just kind of like...
No.
Oh, no.
That's it.
It's actually very sincere as well.
No.
Over here.
Hi, with Amy Pond, you play a character who can be with you for the rest of your life. 50 years from now, you can still come back and be talking about Amy in rooms like this.
Yeah.
Do you find that exciting or terrifying? How do you find it?
I think it's really cool to be in something that people will remember you for. And I mean, especially in the UK, where Doctor Who is like a national sort of institution, it's part of our culture. So I mean, like, even on, no matter what I do, even on my obituary in the newspaper, it will say like, former Doctor Who companion. Like, that's just it for life. And I think it's a really cool thing to be associated with, and I wouldn't have that any other way. I'm really proud of it, and I think it's a brilliant TV show, so I'm happy. Thanks.
And your obituary won't be out for a long, long time.
Let's hope.
Okay? Decades. Maybe centuries. Next question.
I wrote it down. So
She wrote it down. That's so good. That's good preparation. That's well done.
yeah, otherwise I'd stuff it up. So, when preparing for a role, does your process change depending on whether it is for film or TV? And comparing them both, which do you feel allows you to explore a character in more depth?
My process in terms of creating a character does not change from television to film, because essentially you're doing the same job, you just have more time in film to get it right. So basically it's the same both times when figuring out who this person is and trying to relate it to you in some way. And in terms of exploring the character, what I like about television is that you have more episodes to explore the character. You have a lot more time, you see a lot more of their lives. However, in films, you have more chances to do the scenes over and over again and get that right. But I'm going to go with I prefer television just because you have a longer period of time to work with it.
Good question. Really good question. Good thing you wrote it down. Next question over here.
Hi, I was just wondering, like, what was the process for you to get your Nebula get up on, and like, how long did that take? Like, oh, blue.
Yes, well, to get into the Nebula look took 5 hours, 6 hours, including getting into costume. It took half an hour just to get into the clothes, and a person had to help me.
Were you sewed into it, or were you...
I wasn't, but it was like all one piece. Pull that on, and then like put little things on the wrists, and then like around the neck and stuff. So it required a person. Going to the bathroom was not easy. Maybe that's too much information though. And the makeup took 5 hours to put on, and the first thing they would do is Bic shave my head. So that was always a bit sad in the morning. and then they would glue everything to my face, which was pretty cool actually.
So you had your head reshaped
Every morning, so like I would like acquire a little bit of stubble and be quite proud of it, and then they were like, nope.
Why they were Scottish. Over here.
Hi.
Hi.
I was just wondering, is it true that you never met your cousin Caitlin Blackwood, and was it really surreal acting with someone that looks so much like you, that's playing a younger version of yourself?
Yes, it is quite surreal acting with a member of your family. For those of you who don't know, my cousin Caitlin Blackwood played the younger version of Amy Pond when you first meet her. Little Amelia.
She didn't come back for the final episode because she was too...
Oh yeah, they had to cast another girl. Yeah, because she's too tall now. She's almost as tall as me, and she's 15. Can you believe that? What the hell? Anyway, I actually didn't meet her because she grew up in Ireland and I grew up in Scotland. So I didn't meet her until the read-through of the 11th hour, and that is how we met at the table read in front of all of the BBC. It was really weird. And I can't believe she did that. She was only 9.
Doctor Who, bringing people together. Families, reuniting.
Indeed.
You lose your baby, and you find a cousin.
Yeah.
What, too soon?
Way too soon.
Way too soon. They found each other again. It was River Song. She's really hot.
And who could be the companion of any doctor except Matt Smith? Who would you choose?
Marvel and Doctor Who. And I was wondering what the best and the worst thing about that was.
What's the best and worst of Doctor Who and working for Marvel?
Oh, God. I mean, I genuinely feel like I'm clutching at straws to find bad things. Honestly, I know that sounds like a line that someone told me to say, but it's not. Media training. No, on Doctor Who, I mean, it was really fun. The best thing was working with two of my best friends, Matt and Arthur. Literally, we got paid to run around being really silly and pretending there's monsters, so that's like the dream. The worst thing about that is it's really cold in Wales. Like really cold. So like really, really cold. So that was quite difficult sometimes actually. Like one time we had to put ice cubes in our mouths and then spit them out just before our lines because it gets rid of the steam that comes out when it's that cold. Like that's how cold we're talking. And on Guardians, on Marvel, best thing being in a sort of blockbustery film because they can just really like go for it with all the special effects and it's all really cool and there's all this fighting, that's quite fun. And the worst thing is probably, I don't know. God, what's a bad thing about that?
Bad thing about being in a multi-million-dollar film.
I know, what's the worst thing about that? I don't know, being in the makeup chair for so long? That wasn't even that bad.
What did you do to pass the time for 6 hours putting on makeup?
I think it wasn't so bad for me because I could sit down, but the guy who played Drax had to stand up and have his done. But he's a wrestler, so he's stronger than me. He can take it. I watched Pulp Fiction, The Avengers to get in the mood. It was good.
Awesome, lots of movies. How'd you get makeup on? Next question over here.
Hi, I was just wondering what it was like filming Not Another Happy Ending, and do you plan on doing more Scottish films?
Not Another Happy Ending is a film I shot in Scotland, Scottish independent film. It was really fun, I really enjoyed that. I got to shoot it in Glasgow, so got to go home basically. And it was great. It was cool to sort of go into something that didn't involve any sort of CGI. That was quite fun, just to see what that's like. And yeah, would love to do more Scottish films. Definitely want to go back to my country and support that. Thanks.
Support Scottish cinema, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey.
Okay.
Hi, I have 2 questions, both of them for my friends. So I'll try and go as quick as I can because it's a long line. My first question is, as Amy Pond, you wore a lot of variations of nail polish, and my friend's question was, which was your favorite shade?
My favorite shade was, I don't know what it was called, but it was the pale lilac color that was seen in the Angels 2-parter of Series 5.
Don't remember that one, don't we guys?
Look out for it.
Yeah. And my second question for my other friend was, now that you've shaved your hair, she's actually going to later on this year as well, what is your favorite length of hair to have?
Length of hair?
Yes.
Favorite length of hair?
Oh, okay. I've had them all. I think actually maybe like here is good.
Why is that, Karen? Why is that your favorite length? Go into the psychological realism.
Okay, so ever since I was a little kid, I had really long hair. And I was the girl with the long red hair. And then somebody took my hair away. Marvel.
Damn you, Marvel!
I still have it though. They made it into a wig for me. So I could
They made
wear
your
it.
hair into a wig?
Yeah, I have it in my bedroom on a mannequin. I could wear it whenever I want. And it comes down to here.
I'm a little bit creeped out and turned on at the same time.
You're not the first.
Is that the wig you wore when you came back on set?
Yes, it is in Matt Smith's Regeneration, because we were both bald during that scene actually, both wearing wigs. So just imagine that scene again, but without the wigs.
Did you do a take with both wigs off?
No, because they're very they're particular about gluing them on. Like they would have been really mad if we took them off.
This would have been hilarious.
I know.
Just not rubbing each other's hair.
Yeah, or wearing each other's hair.
Can we just take a second to visualize that? Like the chin and the giga.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you for that, Karen. That's going to haunt me into my sleep.
Hi, I wanted to ask you, how did you feel when you shot your last scene with Matt Smith? Before he regenerate?
Oh, yes. So besides the wigs, it was actually a really sad atmosphere just because Matt was finishing and everybody felt really weird about it. And Jenna was really upset. I found her in the studio sort of crying. And I was like, I'm going to get you a cup of tea. That sorts everything. The answer to everything in Britain. And yeah, it was really weird because I hadn't been on the TV show for a while, so I went back onto somebody else's Tardis and it felt really weird, and then everybody was really sad. So I felt like I was the sort of strong factor of the whole thing, so I was like, it's going to be okay. There's life afterwards, I swear.
Life after Doctor Who.
Yeah, I guess, I hope.
Was it more traumatic shooting your final scene, like for the Angels Take Manhattan, where you're at the graveyard and you're doing your bye-bye to him and you're all emotional?
Oh, I mean, for me, that was way more traumatic because that was my exit and I didn't know what was going to happen afterwards, and I was saying bye to not only the show but like real friends as well, so it was a lifestyle shift. So that wasn't even acting, I was just really crying. And it was a graveyard, God. So much more dramatic.
But like, because there's a moment just as you're disappearing and they have to like lock off the camera, so you're there going, Raggedy Man, goodbye!
Yep,
and then you hold.
pull. Yeah, and drop. That was exactly it. Everyone was really sad that day as well, though. I found Matt on a grave listening to Close to You by the Carpenters, and I was like, oh God.
God, that's so sad. You listen to the Carpenters.
Which do you find most frightening? The mirror in Oculus or the Weeping Angels?
Ooh, that is a tough one. I think the Weeping Angels are more frightening. Because look at them, and you have to look at them. Terrifying. Yeah, no, mirrors can be pretty terrifying as well, to be fair, but the Weeping Angels are worse.
Can you still do because I can only wink with one eye, can you still do the double?
Yeah.
Did you have to learn to do that, or you had that?
I mean, I think I practiced it.
Practice it?
Yeah.
Because I can just do one eye. I just turned into Popeye.
Oh no, you wouldn't survive a Weeping
I would
Angel.
survive.
Oh God.
No, I'd be dead like that. I'd be sent back to the 20s in Charleston myself to death. Over here, next question.
Hi. Who's your favorite companion throughout the history of the show and why?
My favorite companion is Rose. Just because I loved her relationship with David Tennant. I was really rooting for them to be happy and together. And I think she's just a brilliant actress, Billie Piper. I think she's so brilliant and so clever, and I just really love that character.
Have you met Billie?
I have.
How was that?
It was so exciting because I don't know if you guys are aware here, but she was a really big pop star in the UK. Oh, okay.
Honey to the bee.
That's you. What about me?
Yeah. Apparently, I heard that. I listened to it all.
Well, I was pretty starstruck because of that. Not because of Doctor Who, but because of the pop star thing. So I'm still pretty weird around her, to be honest.
Is that at the con where you met her? Was it?
I think the first time I met her was at some sort of awards ceremony in London where she came up and was like, hi, and then sort of disappeared. So I was like, Billie Piper just said hi to me. And then I probably met her at a convention. Yeah. It was cool.
That's really cool. That's really cool. Next question.
Hello.
Hi.
So you've been involved in Marvel and Doctor Who, which are arguably some of the biggest cinematic enterprises around at the moment. So, what's the next role to strive for? And dear God, please tell me it's a Tarantino film.
What was that last bit?
What was the last part?
Please tell me it's a Tarantino film.
Tarantino.
Oh, Tarantino film. I wouldn't say no to that. That's for sure. That would be really cool. Yeah. I could do the soundtrack as well. Right, we're on
Just do that.
here.
Just do that.
Yeah, no, I would love to do that. I don't know. Yeah.
Like Star Trek or Star Wars or...
Oh, another sci-fi. Yeah, it would be cool to do another sci-fi. I don't have any immediate plans to go into sci-fi again, do I? I just did a Western, which I'm pretty excited about, and that'll be out later on this year.
Oh, tell us about that.
Oh, well, okay. It's called In a Valley of Violence, and it's with John Travolta and Ethan Hawke. And I'm playing like an American girl with a rotten tooth, which I'm really excited about. There's so much fun to be had with that.
Rotten tooth.
Yeah. Great character
Like a
trait.
really evil tooth. It's really rotten.
I mean, I played it like that. also. One of my favourite things to do is the Tardis flying acting, where he would like pull the lever and we would have to go, ooh. And we got really good at the timing of that.
So sometimes it was.
Oh, sometimes there could be a delay, yeah. We had to get the rhythm right for that. And then Arthur joined the mix, so there was another person to add to it. That old chestnut.
Classic Arthur, alright?
Arthur's gone into another sci-fi thing. He's in a new sci-fi TV show.
He's on the DC thing. Legends of
playing
Tomorrow.
a very doctorish character, I might add.
With a cigarette, he's got the
And
accent.
he's like, I'm from London.
Oh, here you go. Alright, superheroes, they're up.
I was in once.
Watched it. We were so excited.
I was in Broadchurch. Alright, well, there you go.
Oh, that's uncanny.
Thank you very much for patronising me. Next question.
Hi, is it difficult being famous and being recognised everywhere you go?
It really is.
So hard. Oh, my life is difficult. No, I don't feel that famous, to be honest. I don't know. That's such a funny word to like grasp a hold of when it's being used to reference yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Who would you consider more famous than you?
Angelina Jolie. Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt. Who would you consider less famous than you? Rob Lloyd. Hey, who said that? Keep that person out right now. I'm next to Gillan. I have sort of power. I hate you.
Oh, do I really have to list less famous? Okay.
You really
Thank God for that.
I think
Okay,
that
so
guy
much
just...
trouble.
Next question. Over there? Oh, hello.
Hi, what was it like doing the Doctor Who parody on Thrilling Adventure on TikTok?
Oh, what?
When you were on Colonel TikTok, Thrilling Adventure Hour?
Oh, on Thrilling Adventure Hour. Whoa, how do you know about that?
I love it.
Wow, that's so cool. I did this like radio play thing in front of an audience in LA, and we did some sort of Doctor Who spoof thing, and I played a villain, and it was really fun. And I hadn't been on stage in ages, so that was pretty cool.
Well, there you go.
Hi.
Okay.
Say the news.
I do.
Hello. Hi.
Here we go.
What was your favourite moment from the set of Guardians?
Favorite moment from the set of Guardians was probably seeing my stunt double being bazookaed across the room. It was so cool. She was dressed as me. She had to shave her head as well.
Really?
That for commitment.
That is big commitment.
Yeah, and she basically got thrown. She had these wires attached to her back, and she got thrown from like that. If you see like the side of this all the way to that black sort of wall thing, like in the air, so fast. It was the coolest thing I've ever seen. And then the director James was like, "Okay, so Karen's gonna do it next," and I've never felt so sick in my life. And I was joking. But
For a little bit. Over there, next question.
So, Karen, did you enjoy or watch Doctor Who before your career as Amy?
Yes, actually. So my mum is a really big Doctor Who fan. She's the ultimate Whovian. She's here, actually. Really excited.
Yeah, your mum and I have been talking a classic Who for the last hour.
Yeah. So like I was very aware of Doctor Who, and I'd watched quite a lot of it, just because it was always on in my house. So it was the trippiest experience to then get a role in it, because I had to go home and tell my mum, and she was doing the dishes, and she was like, "What are you saying to me?" Which is great.
She wasn't sure about Matt to begin with, was she?
No, she's not sure of any doctors when they immediately start. She's always like, "Nah, don't like this guy," and then it takes her 2 episodes, and then she's in love. Which I think is the same for all of us.
Yeah, that's true. Next question.
Hi, I was wondering what it was like working with Alex Kingston.
Oh, she is the best. She's just the coolest woman ever.
Yeah, tell us about Alex.
Oh, she's really just the best person. I look up to her so much. I just think she's so cool. She's so sassy. She's nice. She's really nice. You really, really like her. Yeah, she's just got real sass to her. She does.
Because you guys did the convention together with Matt in Melbourne?
Yes.
Did you guys get
Wait, where did I go? I went to Melbourne and Adelaide. Yeah. And I missed the other ones.
You were working?
Sorry, I was shooting a film in New Orleans. I got really mad that I couldn't go to the conventions.
Really angry you're in New Orleans?
As angry as I could get. I was like, damn you.
Damn you, I'll just go eat some Cajun What's the coolest thing about being out like on tour with Alex Kingston and Matt Smith?
I mean, it's just great. I mean, it was really fun. Just sort of getting to see another country with those cats. And she brought her daughter actually, which was really cool. She was really nice. And yeah, we all had a really good time. We were like a sort of weird family.
Like a family? All families are weird.
I guess so. Then yeah, just a family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next question, right here.
Hi, what was it like working with Matt Smith?
Working with Matt Smith is like working with your best friend, but he's really, really silly and really clumsy, so he's just a constant source of entertainment for me. I mean, it's brilliant. I just look over and he falls over. That's great. Yeah, he's a really great actor to work with as well. I honestly feel I didn't make it to the end of drama school. I dropped out after 2 months. But I say working with Matt Smith was my 3 years of drama training. I mean, he's just the most exceptional actor. He changes it every single take. You just don't know what he's going to do next. And then when the camera's not even on him, he works so hard to get reactions out of you. So, and that's what you need to be as an actor. I think that generous, and he taught me that. So it's brilliant.
Awesome. Next question.
I have a question for you, but I've also got something to do here.
Ooh, what is it? Can I?
Ticking.
Ticking? Ooh, what is that?
It's the thing that I made for you yesterday. It's you in a cute onesie.
It's a figure of who?
You in a cute onesie, yeah.
Me in a onesie? Oh, a kiwi onesie. What's this little bird? Oh!
Sure, the dress is a kiwi, but what's the bird?
It doesn't look like a bird.
Wait a minute.
This is amazing. Is it edible? Oh, right. Oh, good to know. Thank you. Great.
I kind of want to transfer a hug from one person to the other. Because you're giving it back.
Oh, right. I've never seen that before.
I want to do it more. That's cool.
Yeah, it is.
It's a weird nipper. Next question.
Kiwi. Wait, what was your question?
No, sit down. You've got your hug kind of through Karen Gillan. Next question.
I was wondering if you just like kind of assume that everyone knows you from Doctor Who, or like if when you see someone you know like what they know you from.
What? Sorry?
I've got a cold, I can't really.
No, it's
I was wondering if when you see someone, if they just assume that you're from Doctor Who, or like if you, when you see someone, you know what they know you from.
So, do I assume that people know me from Doctor Who?
Yeah. People look at you for a little bit longer and you go, here we go.
I don't know. It depends on where I am and when I'm there. Because if I'm in town for a convention, I know that they're probably looking at me for Doctor Who reasons. So I can make that assumption. But day to day, I don't really make those assumptions, and I don't know. I feel like that's really embarrassing to be like, oh, okay, do you need a picture? You're probably going to want my autograph.
Next question over here.
Yeah, hi Karen, how are you?
Hi! What's this?
Well, I thought I'd ask you a question about what charities you might be interested in, or causes you might follow. That sort of a line, just to talk to you at some stage, but know what you're interested in presently, perhaps.
Dude, courses?
Charities, causes.
Charity,
Charity,
causes.
a cause.
Sorry, right.
Tie your celebrity to a cause, or if you already have something going, whatever.
Oh, I quite like animals. I quite like to... yeah, I quite like to get rid of cages for hens. I think that's really awful. And also fox hunting in the UK. That needs to go.
Support the Kiwis.
And there needs to be kiwis too. Let's look after these guys.
Awesome. Next question over here. Awesome.
So do you like better boring or
Sophie's choice.
Oh my god, it is. It's Amy's choice. Okay, I prefer... Oh god, but they've both got good qualities. This is really difficult. I mean, if I had to pick, like, if I was like, yeah, if I had to pick, I'm going to choose... really annoying older brothers. And like literally Matt decided that he would, I mean it was just relentless what they would do to me. Honestly, one of them pinned a picture of Mrs. Doubtfire to my trailer. I was like, thanks for that. And then Matt took to hiding in my trailer every day and he would jump out at me screaming absurdities and it would really freak me out. And then one time he found this shoehorn that was like really long and I don't know why that was there. And he hid with it, jumped out at me. He screamed at me. I've never been so scared in my entire life. I like did that dramatic thing of sliding down the wall while crying / laughing. And that was just a normal day.
That was a Wednesday. Next question, over here.
Hi. Oh, it's Raccoon. Oh, is it not?
That's so racist.
Oh my God. Sorry. Doesn't matter. I still like you.
I've noticed with Doctor Who, with whoever's on it, they tease them about specific features. Like with Amy, it was the red hair and the legs, and the Doctor was the chin. And I was just thinking, do they maybe write a list of all your noticeable features and ask you which ones they can tease?
I wish it was that nice, but no. I mean, that's all from Stephen Moffat, and he loves making fun of, particularly the boys, to be fair. Like, he calls Matt the chin, and he makes chin jokes constantly. And then we hadn't really heard the nose one for Arthur until we read it in the script. It's just the funniest thing to do. So no, he doesn't ask permission at all, he just writes it.
Yeah, he's in charge. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah, he's the boss.
He's got a god complex. Next there.
Hey, what was your favourite character to play?
Out of all the characters I played?
Out of everything you've done.
Ooh, ever? I mean, it has to be Amy in Doctor Who, definitely. Just because I love that character so much, I feel like she's the person I want to be in real life. Oh, well, this looks serious. What? Oh my God.
There's a reason why.
Did she did? Yeah, she did. Okay, so I've been freaking them out for like the last 2 days. I like found my mum I chased my mum down the street and she didn't know last night and I jumped on her and I was like, give me all your money. So that's her getting her own back, I see. Oh.
The first of many. Do you have another one over there? That's it.
Could the Centurions please come over? Call it the Centurions. I'm sorry, that's all we've got time for. We've been given the hard word.
Okay, before we go, can we get a selfie in front of the crowd? Come on over here. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Karen Gillan! Stage 2 at 3 o'clock. Please come.